Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Tajla Dawn here. Thank you all so much for tuning in today on this beautiful Sunday. Coming at you guys today with a video all about hair porosity. So hair porosity is super essential when it comes to knowing your hair and treating your hair properly. So in this video, if you don't know about hair porosity and how it can change your life and your natural hair experience, continue to watch. What is this hair porosity? Hair porosity is pretty much how well your hair holds and retains moisture. I know retaining moisture is very essential in natural hair. Grow long, pretty, luxurious hair. So moisture is like the #1 key. If you're lacking moisture, this is almost impossible to do. When your hair is moisturized, you know, growing hair is easy. So hair porosity is pretty essential. The three main types of hair porosity. So we have low porosity, we have high porosity, and we have normal porosity. See, low porosity hair is very hard to accept moisture. If you take one strand, this strand is very smooth, it's very closed, kind of like a shield is on this strand. So when moisture comes in, it's very hard for moisture to penetrate through. High porosity hair, the cuticles are more open on this strand, so the strands are more like this. It accepts all this moisture, and it just loves moisture, because it does accept everything, and because the cuticles are open, the hair dries out faster as well. If your hair is always dry, you could be, you know, in the high porosity hair family there. And normal hair porosity is pretty much, you know, a mixture of both. You don't know your hair porosity, you don't know how well your hair holds and retains moisture, then this is definitely something that you should do, because this can maximize your natural hair experience to the fullest. So how to know your hair porosity? You want to be certain about your hair porosity. A couple tests that you can do. First thing first, test is the cup test. Is simply when you take a glass of water, something clear that you can see through, strand in your hair, and place that strand on top of the water. So if your hair is at the very top and it's like sitting on the top, then you have low porosity hair. If your hair is in the middle, just floating around, you know, here and there, pretty much normal porosity, accepting some, you know, but not accepting all. And you have the one at the bottom, and that's very high porosity hair. That hair, the cuticles are very open, and it's like just drained and soaked with that moisture. So that's high porosity hair. So low porosity should be at the top, normal was about in the middle, and high porosity, anything of any hair strands at the bottom. Another way you can tell is by doing an individual strand test. Take a strand of your hair, and if you take just like one strand, and if it feels like bumps and ridges are on it, then you have high porosity hair. If it's very smooth, then you have low porosity. Mine is bumpy. So yeah, high porosity hair. My hair feels bumpy, high porosity hair. For my tangible learners there, then this will make the most sense for you, because if your hair is high porosity hair, those bumps and grooves are cuticles. So when those cuticles are open, so that means you have high porosity hair. It's always open. Since it is always open, it accepts everything, but then it also lets everything away, because it is high porosity, has more luxurious, porous cuticles on it. And you have low porosity hair, that strand will be very smooth, and that's that shield that is holding all that moisture in when you do get moisture in. So low porosity girls, you guys can retain moisture longer when you know how to get moisture through there. How do I work with my hair porosity type? So me personally, I have high porosity hair, and when I was a young natural, I didn't know anything about hair porosity. I just knew that my hair got dry really fast, and I had to use some butters and stuff to keep it moisturized. If you have high porosity hair, some things you can do to retain moisture might be to seal with the colder water setting when you finish washing your hair. As I did in my wash routine video, I washed my hair. When I was done, I went under the shower with a colder water to seal in my hair strands, because my hair strands are open, and the cold water helps to seal them. This is one thing you can do to retain your moisture if you have high porosity hair. Is use thicker oils. Since I do have high porosity hair, thicker oils work best for me, such as olive oils, shea butters. Really, butters work for me, and I just mix my oils into that butter. I'm still getting the good nutrients of the oils, but I mix the oils into a butter. And when I've applied that to my hair, I apply in a downward motion. I'm kind of like physically closing them so a little bit. So that's what I do for my high porosity hair to retain moisture. Working for me thus far. On the flip side, if you have low porosity hair, you might have to use heat to open up your cuticles and moisture to get into it. So this might be great to do when you're doing deep condition your hair. You don't want to simply just place it on top and put a plastic cap on it. You might need something a little more. Put a hooded dryer on, something like that, to apply heat to it, get through all those tresses, because you want your hair to get the nutrients from that deep condition. You can also notice low porosity hair if you're applying like a butter or a cream and the hair just sits on top and looks white, most likely low porosity hair, because it's not absorbing, it's not gonna let it get in. And this is super important. It helps you stay aware of what your hair needs from you. In anything in life, you have to be aware of how to treat it. If you know, it's like if you have a plant. If you see your plant your plant is looking dry and it's a little limp, you might know it needs some water. Your hair is a plant. You have to feed it with water and food and nutrients. So you see your hair is looking a little dry and limp, add some water to it. That will feed it. That's feeding the hair, just like you would do and take care of a plant. So think of it that way. Think of your hair as a plant. Your hair is a plant. Keep it filled with nutrients and moisture to maximize its potential. So I hope this helps, guys. If you guys have not subscribed, please do that. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for the positive feedback and energy you have been giving me. Y'all the truth, y'all the truth. I will see you guys again next Sunday. Bye.